Hey everyone, I'm Annie Cooper, and today I'm going to take you through a running workout. So we're going to do a Fartlek workout today. So what that is we're going to do about a mile to a mile and a half warm-up with some drills included. And a Fartlek is where you're increasing your speed and intensity for about 200 to 600 meters. And then we're going to bring it down so we're not resting. We're doing a roll-on recovery, which is where you're slowing your speed down for anywhere from 90 to 110 seconds. We're going right back into that interval. So again, 200 to 600 meters. So we're going to alternate and we're going to keep going for about 4 miles. Okay, so we're gonna do lateral band walks next to open up our hip flexors. So you can use either a latex band or a fabric band for these. These ones will be a little bit tougher. These ones will be a little bit easier. They're both from Fitcessory. So we're gonna use the latex today.
Really quick with these ones, guys, make sure that you are pushing your knees out with every single step and you are staying low in a squat. Your knees stay bent and you are stepping side to side.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with a mile warm-up. Go ahead and go at your own pace. I'm gonna aim for about 7:45 pace for a warm-up, and then I'll see you guys when I get back. Make sure on these you're leaning slightly forward. You're breathing in, nice and slow. Out through your mouth, nice and slow. You're working on speeding up that foot strike. Your cadence, in other words. So we're working on our cadence, so your foot strike. So you want to time that. If you want to aim for anywhere from 160 to 170 steps per minute. Breathing in nice and slow on this beautiful day. All right, guys, just a mile. So getting a good rhythm. This is just a warm up. It's not a fast run right now. Get yourself warmed up, get your legs loosened up. Make sure that you're leaning just slightly forward. Your arms stay relaxed. You are staying relaxed. It'll help you power through those endurance runs. Get that good rhythm. So those warm-up drills that we did at the beginning should really help you get warmed up for this mile. So that way you're not feeling stiff and feeling tight as you do the mile. And you're just working on breathing, working on getting your steps quicker, as mentioned before. And we're gonna pick up the speed pretty soon after we finish with this mile. So typically when I do Fartleks, after the mile, I'll go straight into it. But for today, we're gonna pause right after the mile so I can explain to you guys what we're doing. And we're gonna get into the workout. So again, this workout will be about 4 miles in total. So doing our mile warm up now, we're gonna do about 2 miles for the Fartlek. And then we're gonna do a 1 mile cool down. Okay, so 4 miles total. We're not resting. All right, we're coming in on our first lap around this track. I think it's about 800 meters. There's a lot of people out running today, actually. It's awesome. All right, we're about half a mile in. Got half a mile left. And then we are done with our warm-up. Okay, so I'm just pausing for a couple of seconds to explain to you guys what we're doing. So we just finished the mile warm-up. We're gonna go into the Fartlek. So we're just gonna do 2 miles of the Fartlek. So we're gonna do a 600 meter, and then we're gonna slow it down for 1.5 minutes. Sorry for bugs. And then we're gonna go back into a 400 fast. Okay, so that'll be a little bit less time. And then we're gonna slow it down again for 90 to 110 seconds. So it'll be about 1.5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. And then we're gonna repeat until we reach about 2 miles, which should be around, 15, 16 minutes or so. So remember, on these Fartleks, the faster pace time is not a full sprint, okay? So this is just where you're picking up the pace a little bit. We're getting into a good rhythm, a little bit faster pace, and we're bringing it right back down. So it's not a full-on sprint as you would if you were at the track and you were doing speed work, okay? So this is a little bit more endurance-based because we're not stopping getting that rest time. So let's start with the first one. All right, so we're starting with our faster pace speed. All right, so we're going for about 600. So if you're on the track or the treadmill, you can pace yourself a little bit better. If you're outdoors, I would go based on time. Okay, so we're gonna aim.
The best way to figure out your pace for these Fartlek intervals is to figure out what your mile would be for a 5K race, or your individual mile, and you want to be at about 85 to 90% of that, so it'll be a little bit faster than your race pace.
And then we're going to slow it back down for 1.5 minutes. Just going. So relax those arms, relax your hands if you want to. Try not to tense up when you do these. So I'm still at a conversation pace, which means that I'm not going too fast. I can still maintain the conversation, but I am getting a little bit out of breath. All right, we got 10 seconds left. Really nice out tonight. All right, we're slowing back down. Nice and easy jog. Easy jog for about 90 seconds, 1.5 minutes. Okay, so this is the point on the recovery. So this is your recovery, essentially. So rather than completely stopping and resting, we're slowing it down. We're keeping our legs moving. We're not stopping. This is really gonna test you on your endurance. See how good a shape you're in. All right, and we're starting a 400 a little bit faster in 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're picking it up just a little bit. Again, a nice and comfortable pace. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's a little bit faster than comfortable, but again, not a full-on sprint. Nothing too taxing on your body. Come back around.
So this track that I'm running on is not pavement. It is a soft, rubbery material. People always ask me what it's made out of, and it is very easy on the knees. It's bouncy. It's amazing.
Control your breathing. Couple more seconds. We got about 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're slowing it back down. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Slow it back down, catch your breath, recover. So just when you feel like you're almost recovered, that's when you want to go again. When you're just to the point of almost being recovered, as you would when you're just stopping and resting, that's when you pick it back up again. So it's not a full recovery. All right, guys, now we're dropping it down to a 300. Okay, so this one's gonna be about 55 seconds. We're speeding it up, let's do it. And we're dropping it down for 1.5 minutes. So really pump those arms, Slightly lean forward. Keep it going. I'm actually getting a little bit faster with this one, but you do want to maintain similar speed on these, okay? So again, it's not a sprint, but I do feel much more loosened up now, so I'm speeding it up a little bit. Down in 3, 2, that's it. All right, slowing it down, 1.5 minutes. Catch your breath. So we're doing one more interval for 35 to 40 seconds. And then we're slowing it down and we're repeating this again until we hit 2 miles, okay? So starting out with a 600, 4, 3, 2, with that 90-second recovery. And we're repeating this until we hit the 2 mile mark. We're cooling it down for 1 mile. So let's start the last 200 before we start over again. In 3, 2, let's do it. So just about 35 to 40 seconds. 100 pace, and your paces in general for this workout may be different than mine. So again, you do not have to stick to the exact time that I'm telling you. If you have a track or a treadmill and you're able to calculate how long that 600, 400, or 200, 300 would take, go by that. Again, if you don't have a track or a treadmill, go based on your watch or go based on time and calculate how long that interval would take you. All right, slowing it down in 3, 2, 1, recover. All right, guys, last recovery. We're repeating again with the 600, 4, 3, 2 until we hit that 2 mile mark. All right, guys, so slowing it down really quick just to talk to you guys, but we are done with our intervals. That took about 16 minutes for the 2 miles. We're slowing it down a little bit. We're going back into that warm-up pace, and we're cooling down with 1 mile steady, and then we are finished with a 4 mile Fartlek run. So if you guys completed this on your own, good job, congratulations. It's not easy to run in general, let alone do a Fartlek run. So when you are finished, do some foam rolling, do some static stretching. I'll have that on another video for you guys. Get some post-workout fuel in, something with protein, carbs, protein shake with fruits, great, rice, chicken, something along those lines to refuel, repair your muscles, and we're done.